What's up, folks? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bets. Today, I want to talk a little bit about geofencing. I just learned about it today through this interesting article. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Google tracked his bike ride past a burglarized home, and that made him a suspect. I was using an app to see how many miles I rode my bike, and now it was putting me at the scene of a crime, a man said. Anyways, this individual liked to get some exercise, it seemed, and he was using this app called Runkeeper GPS Trace Run Walk. And this app, of course, would trace where he went. And in so using it, Google also got the data. So, sometimes apps will be on your phone that will intercept information from Google, but it's as if here Google intercepted the information from an app, or I guess maybe they would argue you couldn't even say that because the information was already on a Google device to begin with. But anyways, what's going on here is he was using this app, and Google intercepted the information and recorded it. A woman had her home broken into. This individual passed by her home 3 times within 3 hours. So the feds, or I shouldn't say the feds, the cops thought that was very questionable. They didn't think that was a good thing. So they got a court order, or a warrant, sorry, to get his information and Google, or not his information, sorry, but to set up a geonet, a geomap of anyone who could have come around the area of a burglary. A burglary happened. An old woman, unfortunately, an old woman lost some very expensive valuables, and so the police went to Google looking for a geonet of the area, and within this geofence, I'm sorry, and so looking in this geofence, they could see anyone who was within the area within a certain amount of time. They used this information, they got his information, and they wanted him because he came by the house 3 times in 3 hours. Apparently, this is the type of individual who, when exercising, likes to go around the same area. Sorry, did I say 3 times in 3 hours? I meant 3 times in 1 hour. So, you know what? I could see that being a little bit sketchy. But the idea of you being sold out by your Google device is frankly kind of terrifying. The email arrived Tuesday afternoon, January, startling Zachary McCoy as he prepared to leave for his job at a restaurant in Gainesville, Florida. Oh, Florida. Haha. Only the best things happen in Florida, right? Oh man, you guys should get on the Florida Reddit sometime. Don't just go to World News. Go to the Florida subreddit. There's a lot of interesting things there. Anyways, it was from Google's legal investigation support team, writing to let him know that the police had demanded information relating to his Google account. The company said it would release the data unless he went to court and tried to block it. Okay, that's some scary stuff. That is some really freaking scary stuff. Uh, come on, really? I was hit with a really deep fear, McCoy 30 recalled, even after he couldn't think of anything he'd done. He had an Android phone which was linked to his Google account, and like millions of other Americans, he used an assortment of Google products, including Gmail and YouTube. Now policy seemingly wanted access to all of it. Now, police, sorry, seem to want access to all of it. So, yeah, they actually managed to get a court order because a burglary happened and this guy passed by that house 3 times within 3 hours. The guy was busted for that. My goodness. Anyways, I believe the individual at NBC News, John Schuper, he got some articles about it, more information, and a lot of people are pissed off with this. Of course, the police department doesn't want to comment on it. Not only do they not want to comment on it, but they'd say it's not a big deal. And I would say that sounds like the kind of thing an American police individual or someone who was in the police would say. There are a lot of people in the police that believe that if you have done nothing wrong, then you have nothing to fear. But when you get certain cops that are just going after people, particularly, even if they aren't 100% that someone's done something, they just freaking hate them or something. There's police just don't live in the same world as you and I. I often feel, at least some American ones. I know some American police people, and I've worked with them in civilian life, and they don't seem to actually be firmly in reality, especially when you got these fortitude laws. civil fortitude. They can just come in and take everything. I digress. There's lots of excellent police people out there, but this is some scary stuff. This can give people a big issue. This can, like, wow, I'm just kind of amazed that we do this kind of thing, and it's made me kind of wonder, maybe I should be really careful about my whole geolocation and whatnot when I'm on my Google phone. Am I gonna trip over something and all of a sudden my information's going to go to the coppers? Now, I don't know when it comes to theft and burglary exactly how the law works, because there are some laws, like with murder, you have to be found guilty within, there can't be any doubt. You're 100% guilty if you get accused, not accused, but if they prove that you've murdered someone, like they have to actually prove it. But there are other things, lighter things, where they don't have to prove it. They just have to have a reasonable assumption of guilt, for example. Yeah, that's just the way things go. What an interesting, beautiful world, and a bigger reason why maybe we should be using Apple phones, because Apple definitely does not give your information up, at least not this easily. Man, that's some scary stuff. Anyways, I'm going to leave the link to this in the description. But yeah, 3 times in 1 hour. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I would say that might be a little bit suspicious, but does it require needing to talk to the cops? That's some scary stuff. Anyways, that's it for me, folks. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It really helps me out. And I'll catch you guys later. Take care of each other.